Hello and welcome to our deep dive. We are so glad you are here with us.
Yes, welcome. And we have a very special plan for you today.
We do. Since many of you listening are English beginners, we are going to speak at a very slow, measured pace today.
Exactly. We are going to use simple words and, we will take our time. We want everything to be very easy to understand.
So grab a cup of tea, relax, and let us take this nice and slow. Today our topic is a man named Zhang Xuefeng.
Right. He is a very, very famous education consultant in China. Millions of people watch his videos.
Yes, they do. And today we are using a transcript from a great English learning program as our source.
It is called Special English Corner. They did a whole show talking about his unique teaching methods.
So our mission today is to look at the source and figure out something important. Why do millions of students follow his blunt, no-nonsense advice?
And more importantly, how can you, the listener, apply his practical mindset to your own learning goals?
Okay, let's unpack this. First, we need to talk about his style, because he is not a quiet, boring teacher.
Oh, no, not at all. He is the exact opposite of boring.
Right. I mean, he speaks fast, he is very loud, and he uses a lot of humor.
Yeah, but it is a tough kind of humor. It is very blunt. The source mentions a famous story about this.
Oh, the one where he threatened a student?
Yes. A student asked him if they should choose a certain university major. And he told the student, if you want to choose this major, I will knock you out.
Oh, wow. He said he would knock them out. That is so aggressive.
It is very aggressive. And what's fascinating here is he blends two different jobs together.
Like, he acts like a comedian and a teacher at the same time.
Exactly. He is funny on stage. But the humor is just a delivery system for reality.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. He calls his style waking people up. He really believes that harsh, honest advice is much better than sweet, empty words.
But wait, I have a question about this. Is he just trying to be a viral sensation?
What do you mean?
Like, does he just yell and make jokes to get views on the internet? Or is this tough love actually what these young students need?
Well, the source suggests it is exactly what they need, because sweet words do not help you survive.
You know, that makes me think of an analogy. Is Zhang Xuefeng kind of like an alarm clock?
An alarm clock? How so?
Think about the morning. Nobody likes the loud, annoying sound of an alarm clock. It is awful.
Oh, right. You just want to keep sleeping. You want soft music.
Exactly. But if you have an airplane flight to catch, you absolutely need that loud alarm clock.
Yeah, you do.
If the alarm does not wake you up, you miss your flight. So his harsh style is the alarm clock.
That is a perfect way to explain it. He wakes them up to reality.
So let us move from how he speaks to what he actually says.
Right. And a big topic in our source is about university majors.
Yes. Picking a major is a huge choice for an 18-year-old.
It is. And many 18-year-olds pick a major just because the name sounds cool to their friends.
Or they focus only on the university. They just want to go to a school with a famous, prestigious name.
Exactly. But Zhang Xuefeng says no to that. He argues that, for most people, the major is actually more important than the university name.
Really? The major matters more than the famous school?
Yes. Because he views a university major simply as a tool.
A tool, like a hammer or a wrench.
Exactly like a hammer. If you have a good tool, you can do a good job. And if you do a good job, you get paid.
So he tells students to pick stable choices.
Right, stable tools. He tells them to study medicine or law or computer science.
Because we will always need doctors and lawyers.
Yes, society always needs those tools. And there's a specific reason he focuses on stability.
What is the reason?
It connects to his main audience. He's usually talking to students from ordinary families.
Oh, right. Students from humble backgrounds. They are not rich.
No, they are not. They cannot just play around for 4 years. They need a clear skill so they can support their families after they graduate.
So it is not about chasing wild dreams. It is about survival.
Exactly. It is pure reality.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Let us look at that tool analogy again for our listener.
Okay, I am listening. Let us hear it.
Imagine a famous, prestigious university is a toolbox. A very fancy, shiny, beautiful toolbox.
Right. Everyone on the street looks at your toolbox and says, wow, that is impressive.
Yes. But having a fancy toolbox is totally useless if the only tool inside is a broken screwdriver.
Oh, wow. A broken screwdriver.
Yeah. That broken screwdriver is a major with no job prospects. You cannot fix a car with a broken screwdriver.
No, you cannot.
The shiny box does not matter if the tool inside cannot do the job.
That is a great visual, and it explains why he is so strict about picking practical majors.
So we know his rules are strict, But where does this worldview come from?
Well, it comes from his own life story. The source talks about his background.
Right, he comes from a small town, doesn't he?
Yes, a small town in Heilongjiang province that is very far north in China. It is a cold, tough place.
So he did not start out with a lot of money or connections.
Not at all. And his success was not just an overnight viral accident. He did not just get lucky on the internet.
He had to work really hard, right?
Oh, incredibly hard. For years, he traveled from one city to another city. He spoke in small, dark rooms.
Wow. Just speaking to small groups of students.
Yeah, working from early in the morning until late at night.
So his core belief comes from this hard work.
Exactly. He tells students, your environment is important, but your own effort is the key. You have to work for it.
And he talks a lot about a second chance, right?
Yes. He focuses heavily on the postgraduate entrance exam. In China, it is called the Kaoyan.
The Kaoyan. So this is a test to get into graduate school.
Right. It is a crucial second chance. If a student did not do well in high school, they might feel hopeless.
Like their life is already ruined at age 18.
Exactly. But Zhang Xuefeng says, no, you can take this exam. You can change your life.
But the exam is very hard, right?
It is extremely difficult. He actually compares studying for it to climbing a mountain.
Ooh, climbing a mountain. That is a good picture. When you climb a big mountain, you get tired, your legs hurt.
Right, you sweat, you want to quit and go back down.
It is painful.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do not quit, you reach the top.
Yes, and the view from the top is beautiful.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, it really explains why students love him.
It does. They do not just see him as a business consultant. They view him as a big brother or a strict uncle.
Ah, like the strict uncle who comes to dinner and asks if you are studying hard.
Yes, the uncle who does not smile much but wants you to have a safe future. He understands the intense pressure on these students.
So we have talked about his life and his advice for university students.
But we need to make this useful for you, our listener, today.
Exactly. How do we take this Zhang Xuefeng spirit and apply it to everyday learning, like learning English?
Well, the source text actually imagines him as an English teacher. And they give 3 rules based on his philosophy.
3 rules for learning. Let us take them one by one, nice and slow. What is rule number 1?
Rule number 1 is having a clear goal.
A clear goal. So asking yourself why you are learning.
Right. You cannot just say, I want to learn English. That is too vague. You need to pinpoint it. Are you learning for a specific job? Or to pass a test?
You have to know the exact reason. Okay, what is rule number 2?
Rule number 2 is efficiency.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
So do not waste time on useless things.
Exactly. If you need English to read computer manuals, just learn computer words. Do not waste time learning the names of flowers or birds.
Just focus on what you need. That makes sense. And rule number 3?
Rule number 3 is hard work.
Right. There is no magic pill.
No magic pill. You cannot learn while you sleep. Action is required. You have to sit down and do the boring work.
So what does this all mean? How do we actually do this?
Well, the source has a great quote that sums it up perfectly.
Oh, the one about the movie star.
Yes. The hosts in the source say, imagine him yelling at you. Stop dreaming about speaking like a movie star in one day.
And then he says, just go and memorize 50 words right now.
Right now. Do not wait. Do it today.
You know, we all procrastinate. We put things off.
We really do. We look for the perfect textbook,
Yeah.
or we download 5 different phone apps.
Right. We trick ourselves. We think we are studying, but we are just playing with our phones.
Exactly. But Zhang's spirit says, no. Just open any book you have and start.
Face the truth. Take immediate action. It is the only way to move up in the world.
And that brings us to the end of our discussion today. Let us summarize the core lesson.
Whether you are choosing a major or you are learning a new language.
Zhang Xuefeng reminds us that we are the bosses of our own lives.
Bosses of our own lives. I love that. We choose our goals, and we choose how hard we work.
And remember, a language, just like a major, is a practical tool. It opens doors to the world.
Yes, it is a tool that helps you survive and grow.
This raises an important question.
It does. And we want to leave you with a final, provocative thought to mull over today.
Think about your life right now. Imagine Zhang Xuefeng is sitting right next to you.
Acting as your strict uncle. What is the one unrealistic dream he would tell you to drop?
And what practical, difficult step would he force you to take right now?
What action do you need to take today to actually change your future? Think about that tool you need to build.
Yes. Stop dreaming and start working.
Thank you so much for joining our deep dive today. We hope taking it slow was helpful for you.
Yes. Thank you for listening. Keep working hard and stay practical.
And take action today. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.